What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? Welcome back to another video. My name is Fathead, and today we're going to be doing something a little different. We will be going over the trucks that I have, I guess you could say, in my garage. But anyway, so we got here on the right there, we got the TRX-4 Sport. On the left, we got the Redcat Gen8. And then we got some new guests on our show today that have been behind the scenes that I play with on certain occasions. And that is, here's my Bomber right here. I'll go over everything I've done to this here in a bit. And then here's my project I've been working on the past week or so. It's my Wraith Spawn. So we'll be going over all these cars, what's been done to them, and what I'll be using them for. And so clear the table, and we'll start with this guy. What I've done to it, what I'm doing to it, and my plans for it in the future. So clear the table, and we'll start on this guy. Alright, so this is my Axial Wraith Spawn build. And as you can see, this is the body from the Axial SCX-10 II 1969 Chevy Blazer body. I had this body when I got my 10 II, and it's just been hanging up on my wall waiting to get used. So one of my buddies at the hobby shop down here at SkyRC, the shop owner down there, Cody, made a custom Wraith for him. It's a Bronco body and stuff. It's pretty cool. If I see it, I'll definitely get some video of it, because that thing's amazing. So kind of got inspiration from that to do what he kind of did to this. So that's why this body's all chopped up. I wanted to keep the grill on there, but when the tires would turn, they would hit more than they already do now. So I might figure out some way to maybe get some clear Lexan or something. Make lights that go right here. I haven't decided yet, but so what I've done to this so far is I got this as a roller pretty much. It came with these 2.2 KMC Vanquish silver or white wheels, bead locks, wrapped in Rock Beast 2, Pitbull Rock Beast 2 2.2 tires. Got these insanely wide axles that come on the G-Made GOM or GOM. These really long spacers right there. I almost want to say like 18 or 20 millimeters. I'm not 100% though, but it's got this blue Savox SW1210 digital servo. I think it's waterproof. I've never used this one before, so it'll be interesting. It's got, as I said when I started, actually this part right here is the actual Wraith cage right there and right into here. But this top part right here that has this like soft top look to it came off the on my SCX-10 II Blazer. And actually, this look would have it, as you can see right in here. I don't know if you can tell, but this is where the mirror, or the side of this windshield, bolts into right there. And then you might be able to see it better right here. Right there, it bolts in. Let me get something to point with. Alright, I got something to point with. So right here, this screw bolts into this little piece right here that came with the 10-2, and then it bolts right into the Wraith cage right here. So I don't know if you can, maybe if you can focus. Anyway, and you can kind of see the separation, right? So the screw's there, and then that piece is there, and then it bolts into the frame. So anyway, this part's the top part of the cage, and then flip this around, and then I just kind of zip tied this fabric down here to kind of keep it tight and straight, and then I kind of just screwed the Blazer cage into the Wraith cage right here. When I got the cage, it did the what people call the fastback mod. Actually, it looks like this. You've probably seen it a few times. And they just cut this back piece off, and you can either leave this part blank, like this one came with, or you can use like links, trailing arms, whatever you'd like. So this is what it came with. No interior, but I had this cage laying around with interior, so I just transferred everything over. So, and then yeah, you got a custom did this interior little like back bench thing right here that comes with this big blue body. So there, it's just held in with some zip ties right here. So this thing's not even nowhere near done yet. Got these silver energy adjustable shock relocation mounts here, and on that side. And then I was really struggling with trying to get the fronts mounted in, so I just undid that screw that holds the brace right there. Right here, there's a screw right here that screws down through this hole right here. So I just undid that screw and then kind of bent this back a little bit to get the shock in there, and then just put the screw down through there, and it works. And then I did the same thing right there. So it's different, but it works. It's the first time I've ever butchered a body like this, so I don't think I did that bad of a job. So I'm thinking of mounting my ESC and stuff on the bottom right there. So it's kind of a mess right now. And then I'll probably end up putting my power switch right there, but it won't sit like that. Probably have it flush so it covers that hole up right there. So yeah, I'm excited to see how this turns out. Trail Hero sticker down there, pretty cool. I like Trail Heroes, this off-road club, rock crawling club, 1-to-1 size down here. Or I guess they're not down here. It's an organization for veterans. People take their veterans have rock crawlers and stuff that they come down here to southern Utah and go rock crawling in Sand Hollow and up in Moab and stuff like that. So yeah, the represent right there, an old Sky RC sticker. Gotta get some new ones. So here's my Wraith Spawn build, and then I'll get the bomber and show you what I've done to the bomber and what I do for it. Alright guys, here is my Axial Bomber. I bought it from a guy down here that was looking to sell it. Gave me a really good deal on it that I couldn't pass up. I got it for like 300 bucks. So here's my bomber. It's my purpose-built rock racer. There's a group up north in my state that I'm in Utah, that throws competitions on. They have trailing events, and then they've also got U4 racing going on at the same time on the same course. So I might give that a shot. See how well this is. Give me some exercise so I'm running more. But anyway, let's tell you what I've gone through over here on my Bomber. I've got 2.2 KMC Vanquish wheels that I am losing screws for. Then I've got 2.2 Pitbull Growlers. My favorite tires on the market right now are the Growlers. And then I have these blue hot racing links right here. Carbon fiber. I don't know if they're real or not. Real carbon fiber, but I like it. Kind of adds a little accent to the color of this rig I got going on right here. And then for just some weight, I don't know how well you can see, but yep, I have these brake patties right here. Just Vanquish brake weights I got right there. They work. I like them a lot. That's what I recommend if you're trying to get weight down low for crawlers and stuff. People give you crap for having weight in your wheels, but when you're crawling, you're not going very fast. So that's how I look at it. Got these G-made shocks right here. I like these a lot. Got a good, nice bounce to them. I can't remember what weight I've got in them though, but got them in the rear here. Same shocks. And then I've got these Vanquish Curry Rock Shock Sway Bar, I think it's called. Painted it orange. Got the fuel cell receiver box right there. And then I painted this stock cage for the Bomber. I just painted it a copper bronze color. And then I've got these T-bone body panels. I like them a lot. It kind of gives it like a mean look. It's kind of cheesy with that one light bar, but from a distance, I say it looks like it's winking at you. But I think it's cool. I like it. Might get another light bar. The light bar is a 2-inch Proline light bar. It's nice and bright for a single, so I might get two just to have some more light. So moving on from that, we got the electronics. So flip this around. It is a Tekin, move this battery plug out of the way. It is a Tekin 17.5 Gen 2 censored brushless. I think that's what it's called. I just kind of read the ESC in the motor. So, and then you got this servo up here that I use for everything. This orange Savox Digital SA1230 servo. I should replace this because of this huge crack right there. It's starting to come back to this seam back there. I got Vanquish horn and then Incision front steering links. I believe that is it on my Bomber. Can't think of anything else. So, alright. The next is the Redcat Gen8. And kind of did an overview of what I've done with that already, but I'll say it again in this video. So, place the Bomber and the Gen8 on the table. Alright, here's the Redcat Gen8. It's pretty much stock. Everything is stock. The motor and ESC, the receiver and controllers all stock. But the only thing I've changed is the wheels and tires. Got 1.9 Pitbull Growlers on these dirty black 1.9 G-made beadlocks. And then I've got this Protect servo that I haven't used yet. I got it with that Wraith. Focus up. Maybe. Alright, there we go. It is the, get a good view on that, the digital high torque Protect 130 torque, I'm guessing. It's made in Korea, which is interesting. It's kind of cool. So that's the only thing I've really done to this. I do have some headlights that I bought coming for this, so I can get some lights shining on this. I've got these spacers right in here. I think they're 14 or 16 millimeter spacers from Energy. Can't really remember. Charging up some batteries for this guy and my Sport. I'm gonna go out today in the wet, cold and wet, and get the video going. Put these two out on the trail. Both really good looking trucks. So time to get my TRX-4 Sport. There's a lot done to that, so this video is going to be kind of long, so get some popcorn and get comfy. Should have said that at the beginning, but alright, well, here's my TRX-4 Sport. Alright, here's my TRX-4 Sport. There's a lot done to this, so better get started. 1.9 gunmetal Energy beadlock wheels wrapped in these J Concept 1.9 ruptures. Bought some new tires that hopefully they'll be here on Friday. I'll do an install video with those. These tires don't look like much, but I've had these tires since I got into this hobby 3-4 years ago, and I've just been sitting, so thought I'd get them some run time. So I've got these red spacers in here. I believe they're from Junfac or Junfac. They are 13 millimeter. I like it. Gives it a nice mean looking stance if you were to look at it right. So I got this brass Energy diff cover, and then I think these are Hot Racing brass outer portal covers. So I like it. They add some good weight, keep me on the ground, out crawl pretty much everybody. So not to sound cocky, but yeah. So I got this another Savox servo. Lift up the box. There we go. It's the same servo that's in my Bomber. It's the Savox Digital SA1230 servo. So that's out. I think that's all for the underneath besides electronics. There's that ballistic RC four-wheel drive diff cover. I like that. It's nice and clean. Try and keep it that way. So, and then for the inside, we have this Tekin 35 turn heavy duty brushed motor. ESC is off to the side right there. I used to go crawling. I've been crawling with it for a while. In my first running video of this thing, I had it in there, but it got wired wrong, like soldered on wrong from the guy I bought it from. So down in the hobby shop, gotta give shout outs to your local hobby shops, because if it wasn't for them, none of us will probably be in this hobby. Cody down there, Skyer C, he resoldered it for me and made sure it was running correctly, and it's like a whole new truck now. So I like that a lot. So huge thank you to him. And so this body came as a clear body, and I gotta take that Pitbull's tire sticker off because I'm not using Pitbulls right now. So the body, it was a clear body when I got it, and some people think it's just the one color I used, but I thought it'd be cool to use like a black and white spray paint. And believe it or not, I used black and white spray paint at the same time, and I got this color from it. Lighting in here's not the greatest. Payday is tomorrow, so I'm gonna go and get some LEDs for this guy. Something like that, but for my main light source right here. Anyway, so I got these wheels because they match this body almost perfectly. So that's how I'm mounting the body, is 4 2.5 millimeter hex screws, 2 on this side and 2 on the other side. And if I want to change my battery, I just have to undo 2, and then the body will kind of like fold up enough to where I can get my bare paw hands underneath. So I've got this Expedition rack that they finally came out with. I've been running it a few times. I like it a lot. It really just pulls the truck together. So the video's not too long. It's not as long as I thought. So I'm gonna go check on my batteries and then get this video uploaded, and then go get a trail running video with this guy and the Gen 8. Well, thank you guys for watching. Sorry it's a little long. Try to make it go as fast as I could without trying to miss everything. I did miss some now that I think about it. I'm running these Proline Prospect Scalar shocks. I like these a lot. They're good for the type of crawling I do.